So, as Jim mentioned, both Kenny and I were students of the Stanford Jazz Workshop. We came out here to do the direct appeal tonight. It's very important to us. We grew up around here, just like all of you guys. Kenny went to Gunn in Palo Alto, and I went to MA down in what is now lovingly called Menlo parking lot for Facebook. Stanford Jazz Workshop, it means so much to us. And hopefully, just by our contributions to the Valley, I mean, that we're positive examples of Stanford Jazz Workshop's influence. And it's not just us. There's tons of us alumni out there, and it's not just the Valley, it's around the world. So that's kind of what Stanford Jazz Workshop really is, right? I mean, we're not learning the melodies and chord progressions to 1930s George Gershwin songs just for the heck of it. Yeah, right? We are learning the traditions and the history and how to communicate in the most universal and honest language in the world. I mean, one that connects us beyond race or religion or gender or geography, because a B flat is a B flat is a B flat is a B flat is a B flat, no matter who plays it. For Kenny and I to come out here tonight do the direct appeal, our direct appeal is a little bit different. We're not asking for donations, so we're putting the call out there to all of you, and you know who you are, to invest in your Stanford Jazz Workshop moment, that moment that you hold with you for the rest of your life, just those magical moments. Maybe your moment is that first ensemble, that first ensemble that you joined, where you went from becoming, you were all strangers, and then you became a band because you listened and you trusted each other, and you played a concert at the end of the week, and you took a solo, and everybody ended on the same note, and you smiled, and you had confidence forever. So invest in that confidence. Maybe you're like Kenny and I, and maybe your moment is every moment they get to spend with Bob Murphy, Bob Murphy, one of the most kind and generous and encouraging educators in the entire world. So invest in that friendship, invest in all the faculty, invest in Allison Miller moments, in Dana Stevens moments, in Victor Lynn moments, Andrew Spate moments, Rufus Reed moments. Invest in all those moments. Invest in the moment that you found Latin music. Maybe through John Santos, Wayne Wallace, or Tupac Mantilla. I told him backstage, I said, I'm just going to say your name and everybody's going to cheer. Invest in traditions like the Charlie Parker Memorial Jam, which I love to this day. Wherever you are in the world, you can listen on the wind and hear "Now's the Time," and it's just a great tradition to remind yourself to honor the past and be optimistic about the future. There's so many musical moments that happen right on the stage, and we're going to get to one in just a minute. One of which the Kenny and I loved was the McCoy Tyner concert, that solo piano concert, where one piano was pouring symphonies of music out into the crowd with just 10 fingers and 88 keys. And then there was just this swinging, tapping foot on the stage. The Turtle Island String Quartet concert rocked. String Quartet rocked. Anytime that Julian Lage gets on this stage, anytime that Taylor Eisty gets on the stage, invest in those incredible moments. Wynton Marsalis, Dizzy Gillespie, I'm missing a million of them. Invest in that night that we spent with Joe Henderson before he passed, or that morning that we got with Louis Belson. Invest in the fact that we were so lucky to have those moments. Invest in Ruth Davies Blues Night. Invest in All-Star Jams. Invest in Kenny Elmore Night. Invest in Duke Ellington Night. Anyway, there's so many incredible moments with Stanford Jazz Workshop, and that's our direct appeal. Please invest in your Stanford Jazz Workshop moment and make sure that it's there for the next generation. Thank you so much.